Alright. We're gonna do one more video on Tatooine, then I'm taking a break from this game. Also, it's been like probably 2 weeks since I like last recorded for this. I forgot I'm still in this bad of shape, but I mean, I could be worse. I could be Callum Nord over there hitting the Family Guy death pose. Okay, let's use the Force. You see, guys, it's fine if we use Force Heal in this game, but if Rey does it in Rise of Skywalker, we have a problem. Look, I got my problems with the sequels just as much as anyone else. However, I do think some of the things we hate about it are a little overblown. So what are we tackling today? It's actually just going to be a couple little things here and there. First off, we're going to be finishing Bastila's quest with her mother, which is probably going to be the first thing we do. There's one or two other quick little quest lines I want to knock out today. And then, yeah, you know what? Sand People lore. I know some of you guys really eat up the lore on these games. I do too, don't get me wrong. So, you know what, we might end things off. I have a little section where we're going to go back to the camp, talk to the Sand People, because there's some interesting stuff there. Like, BioWare really did a good job of kind of, you know, fleshing out some Star Wars lore. It's just some different stuff, and, you know, I want to give it a fair shake. But, again, this is kind of more of a little wrap-up video. Then we're going to, you know, before we leave the planet, just knock out a few more things. Besides, I somehow went the light side route with the Tusken Raiders, and I didn't get any light side points. I must have forgot a step or something. I don't know, but I do know another quest we can do. But for now, let's go talk to Bastila's mom. Ah, yes, the lady who puts the hell in Helena.
Back already? Have you even looked for the holocron yet?
I have the holocron, Mother. I'm just not sure I want to give it to you.
And why not? Would you deny me even that?
Well, this might be a bad time to bring it up, but there's a Jawa, like, standing maybe, like, 2 feet away from us who looks a little uncomfortable.
I've never denied you anything, Mother. You may think I don't remember what it was like before I left for the Order, but I do. You were the one who pushed Father to go on one treasure hunt after the other. You loved living in wealth. You think I don't remember the fights? You were eager to send me to the Jedi, even though I didn't want to go. You took Father away from me. And now this holocron is all I have of him.
Fool girl. You have a strange way of remembering things. That wasn't...
No, I don't wish to argue with you anymore, Mother. It's time we parted ways now, for both our benefit.
Oh yeah, the whole holocron thing. Oh man, I don't know what to do. You know what? Just hear her out. You know what? This is gonna be the last time you see each other. Listen to what your mother has to say. I don't like her either, but you know, I want to make an effort with the in-laws. You know.
You don't know her. My mother is notoriously deceptive when she wants something. Why should she have the holocron?
Is it too difficult to believe that I am a dying woman who simply wishes to see her husband one last time?
I find it difficult to believe anything you say, Mother.
You know that Jawa's still standing over there. Do we have to do this in the equivalent of space chilies? Look, maybe one of you could just be like, you know, be the bigger person, okay? Be the bigger, well, I guess not bigger man. I mean, man is technically, you know, just the neutral term for humanity as a whole, but look, just be the bigger woman here at Bastila, okay?
All right. It shames me, but I find it difficult to let go of the past. I'm sorry, Mother.
I was hard on you, dear. I wasn't a very good mother to you. I know that. Your father loved you so. He wanted you to be just like him. He wanted to take you on his hunts, but I said they were too dangerous.
I mean, yeah, that's understandable and all, but like Short Round was following Indiana Jones around. He could have been any more than like, I don't know, 10, 12. Wait a minute, but Bastila keeps talking about you forcing him to go on these dangerous expeditions. You just called them dangerous expeditions, so like, what gives?
I always tried to keep him from the dangerous ones, but he would have none of it. It was a reckless life we led. Always moving. I didn't want that for you.
So that's why you gave me to the Order?
What do your father and I have to show for all those years of hunting? Nothing. That was no life for anyone. Especially not someone as gifted as you, your father. He spent all his last years trying to pay for my treatments. That's why he went for the pearls. I begged him not to, but...
Your treatments?
I'm dying, Bastila. I did not lie about that. It's been a long time in the coming, and there's really nothing that can be done anymore. I told your father to let me go, but you know how he was. Stubborn, like you.
I'm so sorry, Mother. I don't know what to say.
Keep the holocron, Bastila. It would do me good to know you have it. This talking to you. This is what I really needed before I...
I know. Thank you. I'm glad we talked too.
Well, You said you had important business, and you were never one to mince words. You there. You take care of my daughter, you hear me?
Hey, you ain't gotta say it twice. And why does Bastila look so annoyed back there? She just looks absolutely pissed. I'm gonna chalk it up to embarrassment, but no, I'll protect her. I'll do my best. Trust me, the more often I can have her at my side in this party, I will do that. Even if my audience doesn't like it.
That's good. I'll feel a lot better knowing there's someone to watch her.
Where are you going to go?
It doesn't matter, dear. Don't you worry about me.
Here, take these 500 credits. That's all I have. Go to Coruscant and find a doctor. I'll meet you there after what I have to do.
Bitch, you had 500 credits on you? Why'd you not bring this up sooner? Wait, hold on. No. I am not giving up that pearl, okay? My lightsaber is getting that minimal stat bonus, okay?
But I already told you there's nothing that can...
Please take it. I want to see you again when we can talk.
All right, I will. You do what you have to, Bastila. You go make your father and I proud.
I'll try. Farewell, Mother.
Well, there we go. You know, it all worked out in the end. You know, we had some nice little therapeutic moments, some back and forth, and I mean, what better place than this? A nice family restaurant where people can get together and watch the literal strippers up there doing their job. It just, you know, it all worked out for the best. Also, they let a droid walk in here just straight up armed. Like, we're gonna talk about that. Anchorhead is a lot more forgiving of droids than Mos Eisley, I can tell you that. Oh, I can't possibly imagine what she wants to talk about. So, you know, after all this, you know, you've had a little bit of closure with your mother. We got a new perspective on things. Still kind of questioning the absolute heel turn she did there because, you know, she did kind of come across as a not a great person early on, and then at the end, it's all of a sudden like, oh no, I wasn't a horrible mother. I don't know. Look, we all have different perspectives on events. How are you feeling now, after all this is said and done? After you gave away 500 credits that I really could have used.
Yes, that brought me a lot of peace. More than I thought it would have. Thank you for urging me toward it. After all my training, I would have thought it would have been easier. Apparently, I still have much to learn.
That's just how it is. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I love Bastila's character. Like, you know, I joke about the whole, you know, having a massive crush on her, and I'm not gonna lie, I still do. But part of it is because she's just, I think, a very well-written character. Even if she, you know, walks around and skedaddles like a freaking house cat, what was that? She still got her moment. She does a lot of stuff wrong that she, you know, she can admit when she's wrong and that she's got stuff to learn. But she'll continue to make mistakes. She feels like a very, very real person. Like, she's just written very well. I think that's why I like her so much. Alright, enough of that emotional crap. Now let's do what we really want to do here on Tatooine. Bet all our money at the races! Woo! Yeah, I love racing! Woo! Yeah, I'm a huge racist. I love racing. I love how I am glad that we could all, like, just agree together that, you know, the pod race was 100% one of the best things that was ever added to Star Wars. Like, it really adds nothing to the story too much. I mean, like, there's story reasons for it being there. But it was just, like, you know, it was fun. It was a nice little piece of world building. We love pod racing. And we're going to do swoop bike racing because, you know, like I said, we went back for that sucker whenever Terrace was literally burning, so we got to put it to use. Just got to remember who to talk to here. Maybe Yuka Rill? Ooh, I smell a quest line here. I just gotta ask you a few things. You guys, you got a minute, right? I want to ask about you and racing, like I did with that. What was that guy's name? You know the one. He was just in the cantina. I should have checked. For some reason, I want to say his name was something close to Ganondorf. I can't remember. Yeah, you know, just tell me about yourself. You seem to owe the hut some money. Tell me about that. Hey man, even if you're getting up there in years, there's still other ways you can enjoy racing. You know, there's a lot of options available. Tell me, you ever heard of something called Uma Musume before? Ooh, and here's the HUD who owns anything. Okay, take your bets now, ladies and gentlemen. Is he gonna have a name somewhere within the ballpark of Jabba, like literally just Jabba with like a different letter? Or is basically, let's find out, because I can't remember what this guy's name is. But KOTOR's the type of game that's like, you know Jabba the Hutt? How about Baba the Hutt, or Daba the Hutt, or something, or Mata the Hutt? Kind of, I mean, I know I just made the joke, but man, that's just basically the same thing. Now listen up, fat boy, you're looking at a gold mine right here. I'm interested in racing. Do I race? Let me tell you something, buddy. I won it big on the season opener at Terrace, okay? No one came close to clocking my score. I think, I don't know, it's been several videos ago. Someone might have come close, but I won. That's the important part.
My friend tells the truth. I am a Jedi. Are you going to imply that I am lying as well?
Would you believe me if I said I had a Mandalorian as well, sitting next to that swoop bike on board my ship? I don't know what's more disgusting, the fact that you're making me pay to be a part of your races, or your very, very low resolution model whenever you're that up close. Why does everything else look so much better than this hut? Dreamcast era Jabba the Hutt looking. Holy crap, I did not think that would actually work. Yes, I will absolutely pay the 50 credits. And this business wouldn't happen to do with the Ithorian over there, who apparently owes you money, now would it?
And? Sounds like you have something special. What do you want help with?
So the guy's great at racing. He loves racing. You're offering to sign with him, and he doesn't really want to sign with you. Yeah, okay, tell me what's the catch. Or, and you know, just stay with me on this one, or you could just give him a slightly better deal. Okay, you want to talk business? Let's just talk business for a minute. First off, I'm not really in this for the money. What do I care? I really don't. What I do care about is the fact that I get a couple of light side points, because I am going for a light side playthrough. And I really, really would love to pick some up before I leave this planet, because I might have threatened to kill a couple Gamorrean guards. But, you know, that really doesn't matter. So my question for you, you know, motives are the hardest side. This is going to be a good deed, my good deed of the day. I want you to treat this guy fairly. Give him a decent deal. You know, you can still rip him off a little bit, but guy wants the race. Seems like he might be able to provide a very long-term, this might be a good long-term investment for you, is what I'm trying to get at here. Why don't you treat him fairly, or maybe some rumors are going to start about your races being rigged. You know, there's got to be a better option than that. Hold on. Bury you under the track. His ass going to be a speed bump. Yeah, Force Persuade doesn't work on the HUDs. Let's just go with this, see what happens. And Force Persuade isn't going to work either, now is it? Tell you what, let's deal with this in a minute. I really, really want to get a race out of my system, okay? All I need right now is to sit behind the wheel and start blasting some Sammy Hagar. Let's go. 23 seconds is not bad. Wait, how do I start this thing again? Oh man, if I'm being honest, I forgot that it was actually like out here in the deserts of Tatooine. Actually looks like the place where the pod race took place. This is cool, okay? I like this. I like this. I don't like the fact that I'm not about to beat this time. And crap. Okay, you know what? Maybe we need to try that again. Alright, I've got it this time. I know I've got it this time. I feel confident. I've got it this time. Yeah, baby! There we go! 22 seconds. Thank you. That it felt great. I really appreciate the fist bumps, which then created clapping noises. Thank you all, everyone who was here today. Set me up with another race while we're at it. See this right here. This is what I need. What's that? You know that one anime, the race Red Line or something. I just want that scene of like whenever the guy's sitting in his cockpit and like throws the nitrous in there with the girl sitting next to him. Just that, but with Bastila. That's what I want. A mistake? Let me tell you something, buddy. There's a reason I'm driving a car, because 90% of accidents happen on the highway. But this right here, this ain't a mistake. Set me up with another race. Give me some more of them racing bonds, huh? The cream of Swoop racing, he calls me. I like that. Very macho man, Randy Savage. I like that. Oh, yeah. You see, brother, the cream rises to the top. Let me tell you, I'm about to crush this time here. I need to get 22:51, I think. So I actually don't. I need to hit like all of these things perfectly if I'm gonna pull this off. I think I just missed those two. Crap. I can still do this. 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 I did it! But no, I didn't do it. Crap. I know I can do this. I know I can pull this off. I probably should mention it costs me 100 credits every time I do a race. So I am probably losing a little bit of money right now. Bastila, that 500 credits really would have come in handy. You just handed them over. This is why we should have joint bank accounts. I did even worse that time. I'm losing so much money on these races. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but I'm like so addicted. I have to get this right. I have to get this just right. Yes, there we go. Oh, thank you. You're too much. That's it. Dude, I came in here and in the span of one afternoon, over 3 races, I became too good for the company. You really gotta find some new talent. Maybe we should go back to this whole Nico situation, huh? No, I haven't talked to him yet, because I've been too busy crushing it out there on your racetrack. You want to sign me instead, bucko? Give me the Bud Light endorsement, okay? I'm gonna show you guys what I'm made of. Okay, listen, just tell me a little bit about this Nico fellow. Yeah, I figured that much. Okay, so this is just all the same basic questions. You know what, let's just... I'm just gonna go talk to him, and we're gonna go from there, okay? We'll be back in a second. Oh gosh, I lost 550 credits. Hold on, this is Nico. This is Nico's I know I've said it before. I despise this Twi'lek model. It's not a bad model. I just hate that they use it for every Twi'lek in the game, because he's like, oh, he's a young, up-and-coming racer. He's a young hotshot. And I look at this guy and I'm like, he's in the middle of a midlife crisis. What do you mean he's young? His neck has more folds than Origami Yoda. How am I supposed to take this seriously?
Oh, hi. You another racer then? I heard someone new was talking to Mata. Always room for more, I guess. Nice job beating my times, too. I guess my heart isn't in the racing. Contracts are distracting stuff.
I'm sure there are a regular 35-year-old white man voicing this character. What is that? His face model? Why do we get a little geometric green shapes that are speaking through the corner of my screen? You know, look. I just wanted to talk to you, okay? I talked to Mata about you specifically. So this deal with Mata, why do you not want to go through on it? I mean, I know exactly why, but, you know, play along.
It's not that I'm not grateful. I mean, it would get me into the pros. I don't have the credits to get in on my own. Not that I care about credits. I just want to race. But the deal with Mata is pretty bad. He'll get most of what I win.
Look, like I said, I'm trying to get some good boy points here. I'll talk to him. It hasn't worked out so far, but maybe if I talk to him again, I can do something.
You've posted some good times. He might listen to you. I would. I respect you as a racer, but I kind of doubt he'd give me a better deal. He doesn't have to. He's putting up most of the credits. Thanks anyway, but I'll think it through myself.
Yeah, screw that. I'll make the decisions. Hey, Mata, let's talk for a second. I think you should give the kid a better deal. And by kid, I mean middle-aged man. Gosh, I have no new options. So I just try to persuade him again, and the fact that I've won races now is going to mean something? Wow, that is literally what happened. Okay, I guess clout will get you everywhere. Hey, you wouldn't mind setting me up with one more race, would you? I really got that itch I gotta scratch. Okay, fine then, fine. I'm gonna go open my own racetrack with Sabek and Tweely. Okay, it didn't give me light side points. It also didn't give me a whole lot of experience points. I'm hoping if I talk to Nico here, I'll get what I need to get. Because I know for a fact this questline rewards with light side points. And I feel like I've done everything right.
You again? I don't really feel like talking right now.
I'm sure you feel more like looking at your 401k. But hey, let's just chat for a minute. I got some good news for you.
You did? I don't believe it. I mean, I do, but I sure wasn't expecting it. I appreciate it. I really do. Now I can take my bike to the big races. There's not much of a circuit right now, but I'll be ready when it recovers.
That's fantastic. So when do you think you're going to be leaving Tatooine? What kind of a question is that? I just helped you. Like, oh, that's great. When are you getting out of here? I mean, I know he's moving on to bigger and bigger things and whatnot, but still, it's just a little odd.
Hard to tell. I'll get some more runs here first. I need the practice. I have to top your time.
I don't think you're going to be topping me anytime soon. Mainly because your name isn't Bastila. All right, goodbye. Good luck. What? Why didn't I? Hold on just a gosh dang diddly moment. I gotta find out what's wrong here. I'm looking this up and I do not understand what I did wrong, unless this game is just incredibly anal about the way I went about it. Because the only thing that it's saying that I should have done that I didn't do was using Force Persuade, which I did use Force Persuade on that one time, but it was like it said, use Persuade, then Force Persuade, or you could threaten Mata the Hutt. The way it was worded, it sounded like you could do any of the three, and as long as you went through it, you get the light side points. Where did I go wrong? Whatever, I've got like, I don't know, 110 racing bonds. Let's just sell those and make some money. I'm sorry, are you not Nico? What's going on here? For some reason, I feel like this is a bad idea. This is what... Well, okay, let's be honest. I'm not running into any of my YouTube fans in real life, so I guess my virtual Swoop Racing fans... No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still waiting for the day that someone comes up to me and recognizes me from the YouTube channel. That hasn't happened. I really don't think it's gonna happen because I'm not super big. But it might happen one day. Who knows? My other job, I have another acting job in the area. I actually get recognized for that A couple times. Not like crazy, but every once in a while I'll see people like, oh, hey, you're from that show. But yeah, you know what? Sure, scan away, take my autograph. My signature's going to go down in value every time I do this, but still.
Tolpada pongwale kandun ng guguchuchut. Kabadum ku pilio botenya. Bonanay kuchu. Justach miki grabalmogo. Kachi ita hodunga.
This guy just absolutely scammed the ever-loving crap out of me, didn't he? He's probably incredibly impressed with my racing skills, so, hey, baby, what do you want to talk about? These options, why did the council send me on the... Is this not one of our regular dialogue choices with her?
Why? I could not accomplish this on my own. I need the aid of others, especially one who is strong in the Force. The bond between us made you a natural choice. Besides, the events on Taris proved that the Force wanted to bring us together for this mission, and there is little left to chance when the Force is involved. Is that not enough for you?
So, you know, now I'm starting to think a little bit, because, I mean, we've already pointed out some of the oddities of this situation. The council sent off basically brand spanking new Padawan, I don't care how promising I was, with another Padawan. Like, Bastila is still a Padawan. Padawan means something a little bit more back here than it does in, like, the quote-unquote modern Star Wars era. But still, this is a little odd, don't you think? However, instead of actually questioning this, I'm gonna flirt. Because if the Force wanted us to be together, then why do you keep resisting my undeniable charms?
I said we were brought together for our mission, to stop Malak. I hardly think the Force would be pushing us toward a romantic involvement when the fate of the galaxy is at stake. Please try to stay focused. I doubt the Council would approve if they knew we were busy discussing our mutual attraction when we should be saving the galaxy from Malak.
Oh, mutual attraction! Oh, Bastila, I had no idea. Who am I kidding? I knew you were interested in me.
Mutual attraction? I never said... It's just an expression. Whatever our feelings... whatever your feelings, you have to try to ignore them. Don't let this complicate things. Finding the missing pieces of the star maps is our only hope of locating the Star Forge and defeating Malak. The Council explained all this quite clearly.
Oh, Bastila, you could open up a movie theater with all that projection, let me tell you. We're back to this dialogue option. So again, like, the Council sent us off, talked about some of the oddities, and that's enough for you, just that the Council said this, that we're supposed to essentially stop. I mean, this is Darth Malak. This is the Lord of the Sith, who's waging war against the galaxy. And they're sending us. We are the ones who are supposed to be able to stop him. That's... them saying that is enough to make you just accept it at face value.
I admit, there were times that I wondered if this is more than just a mission to stop Malak. There were times when I wondered if this was also a way for the Council to test my own abilities.
Oh yeah, sure, no, let's just make this about ourselves, why don't we? But seriously, I feel like there's something else going on here. I just need some sort of explanation.
I wondered if the Council wanted to see how I would help and guide you on our quest. I wondered if they were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself. And then I realized how foolish such thoughts were. As the Council explained, sending a Master in our group would only have drawn unwanted attention from the Sith. The fate of the galaxy is at stake. The Council would not risk it merely to test me. They calculated the risks, and in the end chose the only option available.
There's actually really good logic behind that. You know what? She does it again. She does it again, folks, every time I think. Because I'm going to be honest, it's been years since I've played this game. Even longer since I've gotten this far into the game. And, man, Bastila just continues to surprise me at every turn. Because I was like, oh my gosh, the caucasity of this girl. She just like, how self-absorbed can you be to think that they're sending you just to test you to see if you're a master. When I didn't mean to hit the screenshot button, but we'll take it. But the fate of the galaxy is at stake. And you're just like, I wonder if they sent me to see if I'm ready for a promotion, tee-hee. But did she realize? She realized how arrogant that thinking is. And then it's like, you know what? This is just kind of the way it is. There's logic behind that decision. I take it back. Maybe this all does make some level of sense. You know, it's still a video game, but it's still... you know, there's a little bit of logic behind it.
You must learn to trust in the wisdom of the Council. Your destiny will come when its appointed time. You mustn't be so impatient.
I'm the one being impatient. You're the one who thought this was all her big audition for masterhood, okay?
Must you be so frustrating? I admit I had a moment of foolish pride, but I'm over it. Now I am focused on my true responsibilities. I'm simply trying to help you and complete this mission, and yet you battle me at every turn.
What can I say? It's fun to do.
Fun? Fun? Driving me insane is your idea of a good time?
Oh, careful. Remember your self-control.
You are a very odd man. Do you know that? I simply don't know how to deal with you. All I want to do is help you, but you seem determined to drive me mad.
In fairness, this is a two-way street because you drive me crazy too, but in a whole different way. Look, complain all you want. I know you secretly love this.
I don't know if I should be outraged that you keep joking about serious matters, or if I should be grateful that you can always lighten the mood. Come on, come. Let's move on. There's much to be done.
And there we have it, folks. There is our crack in the armor. We got her. We're closer to it, man. You know what? We're here. We almost got it. We can reel this sucker in. This is gonna be great. Because that's the proof. That's the thing right there. She didn't have to add that last little bit about always lightening the mood, but she did. She did. She showed some appreciation for it. We got this thing in the bag, suckers. There we go. There we go.
이쿠쿠노 노바 물레라 지군 동히 군 전팅 내 보보제 마타 내 분나게 돌비 기규하나.
Drop the data pad. Look, you're the one who just approached me, weapon drawn, dressed in all black. I'm a little hesitant to take anything from you. So yeah, no, I didn't drop anything.
아꼼 주스탁 미기 그라벌 모고 같이 이따 하동가.
No, screw this. I don't want it.
무저샥 바깥 기노노 나마바올레 라치군.
I'll beat you to death with that data pad if you don't go away right now. Let's not go that far. Fine, just give me the stupid data pad, okay?
론더 디 호동가 군 헝가비 오늘 군 베스 칭 발라몰레 아추타.
Yeah. Let's check that data pad real quick. Where's my show new items? Oh, that's right. We got Kalanor's battle armor. I should do something with that. Data pad contains a single short cryptic message. The Geno Heartedun says, "Come see Hulas on Manan. Come alone or don't come at all." Okay. Thought this might have been connected with the guy who was doing the thing with the data pad thing. You know what? Well, let's put a pin in this. We got our racing bonds here. They're usually redeemable for about 60 credits simply by selling them to any store merchant. Let's do that real quick. There we go. We can sell each one for 60 credits. Got 99. Actually, we got 120 of them. That's a lot of money. Okay, real quick. I'm gonna come back to you in a bit. I just had another idea. Something I just thought of, because I'm pretty sure the guy on Yavin gives us a better deal on anything that we sell to him. What if we took the racing bonds to him? Would they be any different value? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But I want to find out. Gosh, remember when I said we were going to do Sand People lore today? Yeah, that was fun. There's a lot of little things here on Tatooine I realize I have not done.
Greetings again from the offices of Zerga Corporation. Is this about bounties or something else?
You know what? It is about bounties. I actually have something for you here. It's a gaffy stick that was given to me in good faith and peace, and you know what? I'm gonna sell it for as much as it's worth.
Well, that is a very big headache that you've removed. I'm sure there are still sand people out there, but they'll be quieter now. I think I'll give you a bonus for this. You've more than lived up to your side of the bargain. Zerga Corporation thanks you.
I mean, you know, for a bit more, I could maintain my vigilance in the future. Just saying. I also might have lost 550 credits at the racetrack and want to make that back somehow.
It would be valuable to have someone on call if the sand people made another incursion. I think you're right. Yes, here's an additional reward. Once again, Zerga Corporation thanks you.
Oh, and would you look at that? I received only 700 credits, really? Okay, you know, whatever. We got level ups for everyone. Level ups all around, but we're not going to touch those real quick. Oh, yeah. Griff is here.
Ah, just the person I was hoping to see.
Save it, Griff. I'm not talking to you. I want no part of whatever you're involved in.
Okay, sis, I see you still mad. Fair enough. I don't think you could help me with this anyway. It's more of a job for your friend here.
Oh boy, let's get roped into something else while we're at it. What's the job?
As you may know, tack glands can be refined to a very potent powder. It's the primary ingredient in Teresian ale. That's what makes it so strong. Of course, now that Taris is pretty much wiped from the face of the map, Teresian ale has become somewhat scarce and very, very valuable. Luckily, I know the secret recipe.
Oh no! Look, I'm from South Carolina. I can tell you right now, moonshining, you're not cut out for this life. You're not cut out for the clear, baby.
I know this guy. He's with the Exchange. Now, if I give him a small sample of Teresian ale, he says he can synthesize it and reproduce it in mass quantities. Problem is, I need one of those tack glands to make the first batch, and now that Taris is a smoking ruin, the only place to find tack is on Kashyyyk. If you can get your hands on one of those tack glands, I'll make it worth your while.
Griff, are you blind? Can't you see you're talking to a Jedi? We're out here trying to save the galaxy. We can't waste time on this.
Please, you have to help me. I promised this guy from the Exchange a sample of Teresian ale. If I don't come through for him, he's gonna break my legs. Or worse.
You just love getting yourself into these situations. No, screw it. That's what you get with dealing with the Exchange.
Come on, Mission. I'm your brother. I'm family. You can't turn your back on me.
Forget it, Griff. I'm not falling for that line again. You'll have to find your own way out of this mess.
You bring me a single tack gland, and you not only save my life, but you get a piece of this great business opportunity. I mean, you can't pass this up. Think about it, and you'll see I'm right.
Goodbye, Tatooine. Hello, potentially more money on a different place in a different part of the galaxy. I really hope that this is actually worth my while. Alright, real quick before I get off world, let's modify my lightsaber real quick. I hate whenever it spins like that and then the lightsaber blade disappears. What is this, Paper Mario? Okay, so I'm going to exchange my damage +1, attack +1 for the Crate Dragon Pearl, which is damage +2, attack +3. See, it really does make your lightsaber a lot more powerful. And if I go to my little red Shoto blade here, I've got a Bondar, so 25 chance to stun. Still like that on there. Energy. I could make it deal more damage, but I think I'm just going to leave this how it is, but I might make Bastila's lightsaber a little bit better. I'm going to give her... Let's just give her one crystal right now, and we'll give Johanny the other one. Okay, that all works out. I'm going to sell the excess lightsabers, though. Look, I have no idea if the racing bonds are going to be worth more, but like I said, I can offload a couple of lightsabers here because I don't really feel comfortable selling them to just anyone. But, this guy who's doing research on Sith artifacts on a very heavily Sith-related world, I could probably trust him with a dangerous weapon like that.
Yun patisa.
Money! Money brings me here. Let's sell. Look, I got a double lightsaber here, 780 credits. That alone is worth more than the Tuscan thing. So, we'll just sell that real quick. Worth more than... Yes, I want to sell it. Two little small lightsabers here. I guess we could keep one extra around, but we're going to find more Sith. We're going to kill more people. But I could sell it for, 580 credits. In fact, I'm going to sell both of them for 585 credits. Like almost $1,000 off of that. We don't need that many crystals. I'll just sell one of the yellows. So we got one more yellow crystal. Keep a blue, a violet. Keep one of every color here. Now for the moment we've been waiting for. Where are they at? My racing bonds. Holy crap. Holy crap. That is almost, what, 120% price increase? Something crazy like that. I can just keep... Oh, man, I had no idea it was going to be this lucrative. This is insane. This is insane. Look at that credit count just skyrocket. And I still got 20 more of these things I can sell to him. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? I just made freaking... I made 20,000... More than 20,000 credits just by coming to this guy. The raid skull plates... Look, 64 for each. I got 8 of them. Let's sell some of those while we're at it too. Oh my word. I thought it would be better. I didn't think it'd be that lucrative. I could also sell this for 6,500, but I'm going to keep Kalinord's battle armor, probably give it to Karth. That's insane. Let's look at the buy list. What do I want to get? The light exoskeleton I could get for someone. Upgradable armor. Does that restrict lightsaber movement? What about the Bargwin? That's also light armor. I could sell that to someone. Actually, the Bargwin Shadow Armor gives a stealth increase, max dexterity bonus, and a defense bonus. Actually pretty decent. That could be good for mission. I did make a lot of money. I'm gonna get it. Light oh. Well, think about this one. I do want to get it, I just don't know if I want to get it now. That's the thing with, even if it's virtual money, I'm like, I want to be careful whenever I spend it. Alright, there we go. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna call the video here. This is much longer than I intended for this video to be. We did a lot more than I wanted to do, but that's good. That's good. We still didn't get to the Tusken Raiders. I wanted to talk to them a little bit about the lore and stuff. Maybe I'll do that in a separate video. I'm not 100% sure if I will do this or not, but you can check the description if that's something you're interested in, or check the playlist. I might post another video just going over the Tusken Raider lore, and by that, just talking to the lore masters. It'll just be a little bonus add to the series. But for now, I need a little break from KOTOR, guys. We're just going to stop for a minute. I've got a poll on right now for what game you want me to cover in the meantime. It'll probably be something shorter. Just take like a month or two off, and then we're going to come back, hit the ground running, and go straight into Kashyyyk and everything else. I told you it's going to take a long time to get through this game, and yeah, I just need a little bit of a break from it. So, but I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Actually, one last lightsaber flourish. All right, now goodbye.